We're live. We're back in that action. We're back in that action. Welcome to my Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo gang, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Happy birthday, Taurus. It is the Taurus new moon, peaking as I'm speaking. And we're doing our messages a little bit different moving forward. I really want to focus on channeling what I feel called to channel and all that good stuff. So we are doing the messages kind of like pick a card style. I already have your cards right here, and we will expand from here, but I don't want the message to be too long. So if you're new here, welcome to the Empress Oracle. It is your girl Raven, the Empress Oracle. I'm an intuitive diviner, yogi, poet, all around auntie, giving y'all that good energy. And this is how we roll over here on the channel. And if you're returning, gang, what it is. So today, like I said, this is an elemental message for all my earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Let's dive right in. A little housekeeping. Patreon is live and up. Welcome to the tribe. If you are interested in community, connection, building community with like-minded individuals that are excited and ready to do the work, I have a full-blown virtual yoga studio and healing community over on Patreon, where I have a plethora of meditations and yoga classes for you to get your heal on, as well as breathwork techniques and energy healing techniques. And we will come together as a collective monthly, or however much we see fit, to do this work together, to be in safe space and vibe up and vibe out. Okay, so join the XO Studio, aka the love below. Look at the tiers, decide if you a homie, lover, or a friend, and join the tribe. Other than that, that's all I got to say. All right, Spirit. I kind of got a feel for what it is right now with the earth signs, and I did channel your guide. That's what's up. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a lot of dope one and hustling, trying to dodge the cases. So I had to go back to the basics. Okay, it's definitely giving this the entry to my life, the entry to my world. I feel that the Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo collective, the earth sign collective, is really been doing the work. Okay, so right now you do have this void moon energy of just doing nothing, and I know that's so hard for the earth gang collective to do, but at this time of this Taurus new moon, do nothing, which is kind of crazy, because I mean, after I do this, I'm not doing nothing. Because I am a Capricorn, Virgo rising. Like, okay. So there will be times within this Taurus new moon energy where you will be guided to just do absolutely nothing. Do nothing. Rest, meditate, sleep. Nothing. Nothing can look like watching TV. Nothing can look like nothing. Okay? I need you to discover what it means to do nothing. And so, as I turn over these cards and get us prepared for the reading, I have the bottom of the deck already sorted. And again, some of your cards did already come out flipped over. And with that happening, I was kind of able to get a gist of what Spirit has in store for you at this time of this Taurus new moon. And right now, we got solar plexus live at 5. And let's see what else we got. Let me move this out of the way, because it's like spread out. The spread is spreading, honey. Okay. So I'm going to put these 2 moon messages right here. This is the bottom of the deck energy that I wanted to pay attention to be honest. That's the whole reading in itself. Okay, and we got this happening right here that I feel can be moved right here. Okay. All right, we'll be working with. is trying to tell me something. God is trying to tell you something. That's why you need to sit your ass down somewhere. Because God is trying to tell you something. I feel like you can only hear the whispers of your higher self and of your intuition and of spirit when you are doing nothing. When you are doing nothing. Okay. So, out the gate, shout out to the Capricorn Collective because your hard work is paying off. I feel like Capricorn is definitely in the energy of action and moving forward, and everything that you've been doing behind the scenes that you're bringing to life, that you are birthing at this time, it is paying off. You will continue to reap the reward of your efforts. They will be continue. I'm hearing like they're gonna keep being showered in and sprinkled in. Okay, the more you allow, the more you rest and receive, the more you will receive. Okay, so allow it in. I want to start off with the energy that I got first, and I think I want to work my way up right now. Matter of fact, we're just gonna work it around. But what's coming to me more than anything is this 5-card spread right here, with the center of it being clear the path. Okay, at this time of this new moon in Taurus, Earth signs, I need you to clear it out, close out the tabs, do any type of road opener that you see fit. Open your roads. Do whatever ritual altar work that involves you cleansing. You might also want to do a spiritual bath at this time, and if you want one, I do have spiritual baths in the shop. Remember, we're working with this new moon energy for 2 weeks, so I need you to really like dive deep in clearing your path, clearing your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies. Okay, hold on, why is this moving? Because I'm like, why is this? I'm going down. It was just moving down, down, down. Like all on its own. I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, why is it doing that? Okay. It's a little higher than I wanted, but... Clearing the path, okay? There's a lot. The organization is needed and necessary. Get organized, get clear. And I feel like any type of cord cutting, any type of releasing from old thoughts, patterns, behaviors, and habits and people, and maybe the idea of how you thought it should be going needs to be released. I need you to clear the path and be open to receive, all right? And so we have see the solution in downtime. Again, a lot of this energy is really okay. The conversation is being had because with this do nothing and this downtime, we also have discontent and boredom. Your perspective on rest needs an update. It needs an upgrade. You need to be able to understand that God is trying to tell you something, earth signs. You do not get the messages that you need in order for you to see the solution unless you are doing nothing, unless you are literally resting, okay? And when you get these downloads, when you get these nuggets, when you get these gems, when you get these ideas as you're meditating, when you get these ideas in the dream world, in the spiritual realm, I need you to make a note of it. I'm not kidding y'all. My notes app has been going crazy. All I've been doing is noting, writing, journaling, literally. And I told my higher self today, I said, okay, I have enough to work with. Let me push this creativity out, and then I'll re-up on it. You feel what I'm saying? So getting back to the basics. I'm talking pen and paper. Back to the basics of taking care of yourself. Mind you, you was grown. You ain't got no curfew. You can live your life. You can do it how you want. To some of my viewers now, if you are still under the under your parents' tutelage in home, do with this reading as you will. But back to the basics, I feel is our way, earth signs of. For one, breathe. Get back to the basics of being grounded in the breath. And I'm noticing, I think through my excitement, I'm noticing how I have been literally like holding my breath. There's a level of anxiety that arises in your body when you are doing nothing. Earth signs, redefine your relationship with rest. Because when you are resting, and I feel like you feel like you're sacrificing so much when you're doing nothing. I feel like you're when you're doing nothing, you're thinking about what you should be doing. You're robbing yourself of being able to receive the adequate rest necessary to birth all that you are birthing into creation right now. And I feel like it leads you, your relationship with rest or your lack thereof, it leads you to being discontent and then bored with life, because your perspective around rest is dust cagging you right now. And it keeps you trapped in fear. Because for some reason, some way, somehow, your shadow, it's your ego. This is ego. This is shadow work. Okay. It's your ego. Your ego gets live at 5 the minute that you become a human being instead of being a human doing. You're transitioning from being a human doing to a human being. And when you lean into rest, your ego traps you in this fear-mongering perspective that has you anxious and holding your breath because you're sacrificing so much of what you could be doing for the sake of resting. So when you're resting, it leads, you're discontent in your rest because you feel you're sacrificing so much. You're not viewing rest as part of being productive. So your relationship with producing and productivity is undergoing major shifts at this time. And now we have calmed down. The conclusion to this is within reach, but you must journey towards the solution within. And this is some mild shadow work. This is some ego work, because the ego is tricking you out of this. Your ego is keeping you in the rat race. Your ego is keeping you on the hamster wheel. Your ego has you just running and spinning your wheels, like going nowhere fast. You go nowhere fast when you operate out of this space of not viewing rest as a form of being productive. So when you keep turning the wheel, you don't get closer to the solution. If anything, you run yourself more into this fear-based thinking and a level of discontentment within yourself. It actually has you feeling bad about yourself. And I feel it does really good harm. Really does a lot of harm to your solar plexus chakra. It puts an imbalance in the very energy center that has your confidence embedded in it. Earth signs. Big Virgo energy as I say this. So it's time to get back to the basics. It's time to rest. It's time to drink your water. It's time to eat your fruit and vegetables. It's time to run. It's time to take care of yourself in the way in which you are mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally grounded and centered, okay? And this helps you clear your path, all right? And when you are actively eating well, sleeping well, exercising, staying hydrated, you are able to see the solution, okay? And you're being asked to make note of these. Again, God is trying to tell you something. Your angels are literally, you got angels watching over you and walking with you. Your ancestors are literally gifting you straight from source, straight from spirit, the solution. Keeping your mind focused on the solution as you get, these are your basics are non-negotiable. You're eating well, sleeping well, drinking your water, staying hydrated, and staying active in your body is non-negotiables. That is the new foundation for your routine moving forward. That keeps you on fertile ground, okay? But a major part that what activates the soil, that these seeds that are being sown during this Taurus new moon is rest. Is rest. So you have this work to do, earth signs, in regards to, as you are resting, what is your ego telling you and why? Okay? And I feel like the ego has this way of just keeping you going, moving, doing. And it's part of this survival mode type of energy that you have been actively trying to release. And so be mindful of what that energy sends out to the universe when you're going and doing, and you have no downtime and you're just on this hamster wheel. Again, downtime gets you from being on E to back full. It is literally fuel. It's literally how you gas yourself up. It's literally how you put gas in your car, okay? Downtime is how, downtime in nature, smelling the roses, you feel what I'm saying? Also, we have this clock that's in the sun right here, and I feel like your relationship with time is undergoing a major shift. How you perceive time. Is it real? Is it not? Is it this? Is it that? Your relationship with time has a lot to do with why you won't allow yourself sacred rest, okay? I deemed myself a rest revolutionary because I have been noticing as a Capricorn how the less I do, the more I get done. The less I do, the less I overthink. It's crazy how it works. But we're literal extensions of Earth, okay, Earth signs? The Earth herself, Mama Gaia, Mother Earth, is literally raising her vibration one day at a time, moment at a time, literally every millisecond, every micro present moment. We too have to stay in energetic alignment with her. Look at nature. What you see under the soil is a whole experience different from what you see blossoming at the top of the ground. You feel what I'm saying? On top of the ground. So I feel like you have to water yourself. You have to understand that in order for you to be able to continue to walk your path from a space of thriving and not surviving, you must truly honor what rest is and what rest does for you. Because when you don't honor rest, you run on empty, you run on fumes. And at the bottom of the deck, we have this cloak yourself in light that is standing out to me. I feel like there's the visualization and guided meditation out there that you can pay attention to and bring in on your routine at this time, Earth signs. With everything that is going on, your heart space could be very sensitive. But this is how you create an energetic boundary and you stay cloaked in love and in light. And, you know, this external stimuli, these distractions, you feel what I'm saying, that exist outside of you can't sway you and penetrate your heart space as well as just your internal soul system. Okay, so cloak yourself in light even as you rest, especially as you rest, so that your own shadow can be talked to with love, so that you can embrace the ego and in this moment quiet it down so that you can receive what it is that you need, because conclusions are within reach, so are solutions, okay? And your fearless freedom lights up the world, and I feel like this is a radical act for you. Rest is a radical, revolutionary act for you, earth signs. And it is something that is so outside of your design. Maybe paying more attention to your human design right now. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo will really assist you at this time. It's like a cheat code. For real, for real. Human design really is. But I feel like rest goes up against your design as an earth sign to just always be physically and quite literally doing something, when you're being asked at this time to literally do nothing. Fearlessly, you have to release this entrapment of losing out on people, losing out on money, losing out on things. Your mindset around rest must shift, because when you are resting, that is when you are receiving the next steps, the solution, the clarity, the downloads, the what to do, how to do it. Your intuition is whispering to you. Your ancestors, your higher self are all giving you exactly what you need. You are in the when you are resting, you're literally in spiritual connection like never before. That is when you hear the sound of your heart and what moves need to be made next. That is when you know what's being gifted to you, okay? When you don't rest, you're not able to receive the call. You're not able to receive the clarity, the next steps on what to take and how to do it, because there's obviously much that you desire to create. And I feel like, earth signs, at this time, the universe wants you to understand how much your solar plexus is being activated right now, and how you need to confidently embrace this new way of existing, this new way of being, this new way of creating harmony within, okay? Your confidence, your ability, your willpower, your determination, your ability to be agile in the face of adversity, as well as fluid and in connection with the ebb and flow, and to stay in alignment, is all coming down to your ability to receive rest as the sacred act that it is. And when you are resting, I feel like this waiting game card is trying to tell, is like similar to that budding of the seed being sown. I'm actually going to read this card in a minute. But above all, I want you to really lean into the fact that more so than ever, you're being asked to embrace your imperfections. To embrace your imperfections. What you deem as, we're not perfect, and that's what makes us so beautiful. We're imperfectly perfect extensions of source energy. And the moment you embrace your imperfections and you don't see your flaws through the lens of lack, and you see your flaws as beautiful, unique quirks that make people's experience of you that much more rich, you'll begin to understand just why it's natural for you to be resistant to rest when you have been programmed, as well as possibly thinking and ran by your ego, especially when we step into the space of being of service for others, running these businesses, creating these experiences, whatever it is that we do, earth signs. It's easy for the ego to come in and have its way with us. There's a level of protection, there's a level of perfection, there's a level of care, because you give a fuck about what you do, how you do it, and how you put it out. And I understand it. But you also have to understand how you can't get it wrong. And I said that in the collective message. There's no way to go about this, but facing your fear around rest and doing nothing, and how the ego can have its way with you, and how you get into the space of discontentment with yourself, and just feeling like you're sacrificing so much to slow down. That has to be reflected on and looked at from a higher perspective. Okay? And so at this time, release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. So we're being told, Earth signs, to take this a day at a time, at a moment at a time, by simply aiming, just being your best and giving your best in the moment. That's all you're being asked to do. Anything outside of that is extra. Giving your best is all that you are required to do at this time. And Spirit is also letting you know, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, that you can handle this. You can handle this transition. You can make this move. You can make this switch. This is an integration phase for you, okay, Earth, this is an integration phase that you are going through. You are having to integrate stillness, regulation, and rest for the sake of your own betterment and being, because you can handle all that is being gifted to you to birth into creation right now. There's a wise saying, you are never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart to reconnect with your strength. And that's why you must cloak yourself in light, so that you can be in a space of heart sentience with yourself and with the truth of all that is, okay? Cloaking yourself in light also, I feel, helps protect you from the shadows of your ego that can tend to have its way with you, especially when you are, okay, maybe needing money, resources, things of that nature. Where your ego creeps up in on you, and where you feel trapped in fear, is where your shadow work is being highlighted at this time. I need you to rest and lean in. Do not outwork, overwork, overdo. Do not work away. Do not do things. Do not cloud yourself with busy work for the sake of not sitting with the true and raw emotion that is coming up for you when you see yourself worthy or unworthy of rest. What is your body telling you, Earth? Earth, listen to your body. Listen to your body. When your solar plexus is giving you energy of not being activated and aligned and open and rotating fully, you need to take heed to that, because your light could be trapped in fear. That's why you must cloak yourself in your light to integrate and overcome and transmute this energy of fear that has you losing confidence, sleep, and willpower to give this life the best that you got right now. Okay, Earth signs? So conclusively, last but not least, the main message that the universe needs you to know, baby, is that the universe is in full support of you. The universe literally has your back. Quite literally. The universe is like, whatever you with, I'm with. When I move, you move. Just like that. Okay? You are supported. Especially as you rest. You want to know why? Because when you rest, that's the universe. That is God. That is your angels. That is your ancestors. That is your higher self trying to tell you something. I channeled that song for a reason. Because God is trying to tell you something. That's why you cannot avoid rest. Rest is where you receive. You receive intel, insight, divine direction, clarity, affirmation, love, so much more, abundance, $1 million ideas, next moves to take. When you rest, view it as a sacred act moving forward, Earth, okay? And last but not least, when you lean in on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Let peace be still at this time for you, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Remember, Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. Virgo, get back to the basics, okay? Eating clean, drinking water, resting, and exercising, and getting in nature. Taurus, rest and lean in, okay? I feel like this cloak yourself in light is major for you. Taking a note of it is major for you. All in all, this is the earth sign elemental moon message at the time of this Taurus new moon. I really want y'all to take care. And good caretaking at this time, earth signs, looks like rest and rejuvenation. And again, I said at the beginning, the doors of the XO studio are open. Welcome to the Love Below experience, where I have deemed myself as a rest revolutionary. We will be diving into restorative yoga and yin yoga more than anything. We will be meditating and breath working our way into a regulated nervous system, which all requires us to be calm, cool, collected, centered, and safe in our bodies as we seek stillness and wholeness from a place of presence and awareness. So if this sounds like something you want to do, you want to join me on this experience, go ahead. The Patreon link is listed below. Not doing personals, any way that you feel to be reciprocal of this energy, follow that as you see fit. All those links are listed below. And if you want to grab me anything off of my Amazon wish list, that is also a new option as well, and that is listed below. So shout out to my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn gang. Grow from here. It's time to get back to the basics and seeing rest as what it is, which is something that is truly sacred. Peace out.